We've all heard about stories of bad tenants. Today, I want to talk step by step how to screen these tenants, not violate the law, and also make sure that your property is saved. Watch till the end. I'm also going to talk about group homes and the things that you have to do it. If you have not already subscribed, do subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be covering wealth, happiness, and personality development topics in this. So please make sure you subscribe, add in the notes what you'd like to do. So, first is I personally have seen so many stories wherein families have seen a home that is completely destroyed because tenant has not taken care of it or they have not paid the rent. So to avoid this, let's take a couple of steps back. Let's understand the tenant's perspective. What are they doing? What are the kinds of profiles that we are seeing? Tenants are renting your property for a couple of reasons. One is either their credit is not very good and they are unable to buy. The second thing is maybe they are in transition. So you as a landlord, you cannot have very stringent credit based review of the application. You have to see their things like what is their payment pattern, if they have any collections, what are those, are they medical collections or are they regularly missing payments. So those are the things I look, not just for the credit score, but I study the credit report and see what is the thing, what if they are able to pay, make their payments. Second thing is I always ask for the income documentation. So here I'll give you a tip. Some people create the documents. So these are like fake documents. Either pay stub is fake or their bank statement is fake. And if you have any suspicion that if it's not a legit, you are in the right as a landlord when during the screening to ask for more documentation. Like for example, you can ask for last 6 months bank statements wherein you can see the pay stub really going into the bank or not. A lot of people ignore the third thing, which is getting the references. If you have to get the references, it's a good valuable extra screening that you have to do. The reason for that is a lot of people put the previous landlord as a reference. If they don't, you have to ask for the previous landlord as a reference, and then they would typically put their family members and all that. It's a very bad sign if the people that they have picked give you a bad reference. So that's the first red flag you have to watch for. And also I've seen some of the landlords, they just give good reference even though the tenant was not good. The reason for that is they are trying to get rid of the tenant. So you have to watch for that also. Then what you have to understand is as a landlord, you also have to position yourself as the go-to guy wherein tenants are able to qualify with ease, especially if they have credit worthy, if they have good habits. So don't ignore some of these traits that you can notice. Some people, I know tenants who've been renting for the last 15 years. You don't want to lose out on those tenants. They'll be so valuable. They're going to take care of the home as if it's their own. The last topic that I promised to address is the group homes. The group homes, what you have to do is you have to analyze it like a commercial landlord, wherein you have to see the entity if they have a history of running the group home successfully over the past 2 years. If they don't, then it's a red flag. You don't want to be the guinea pig wherein they are going to try this, right? The second thing is you have to make sure the HOA and the neighbors did not have previous complaints on group homes. A lot of HOAs now are required to accept group homes. So you have to make sure that the neighbors are okay, because out of the 20 properties that we own, few of these HOAs are extremely strict. So I can actually know which HOAs it's going to be a problem just because the neighbors and all that. I'm going to do another video on this. Be sure to check out the video that I did for Airbnb and step by step how you can screen the tenants and how you can manage the property. Lastly, be sure to subscribe, add in a comment if you like the content.